You wake up and you're already tired. Not the kind of tired sleep fixes, the kind that just sits in your head like something is constantly running in the background. It's weird, right? You didn't do anything physically exhausting. You barely moved, and still, your brain feels heavy. I noticed this in myself a while ago. I'd have days where I did almost nothing, no gym, no hard work, just normal stuff. But by the end of the day, I felt completely drained, and it didn't make sense. I kept thinking, am I just being lazy? But the more I paid attention, the more I realized it wasn't laziness at all. It's your mind. It never really stops. Even when you're just sitting there, scrolling, watching something, your brain is still working. It's replaying conversations, thinking about what you said, what you should have said, what someone else meant. It's planning things that haven't even happened yet. And at the same time, it's holding on to things that already ended. And the worst part, you don't even notice it happening most of the time. It feels normal, like this is just how life is supposed to feel. But it's not. You're not tired because you're doing too much. You're tired because your mind won't let you rest. And once you start seeing that, you can't unsee it. Here's the part most people miss. It's not just that your brain is active, it's what it's doing all day that drains you. It's constantly filtering, analyzing, predicting. Every small interaction, your mind is scanning it like it's some kind of test. Did I sound weird? Did they judge me? Was that awkward? It's subtle, but it never really stops. And I realized this the hard way. There were days I'd barely talk to anyone, just a few normal conversations, but later I'd replay them like a broken loop. Same sentences, same tone, over and over again. Not because I wanted to, but because my brain was trying to fix something that already happened. In that loop, it eats your energy slowly. It's like having 20 tabs open in your head, all the time. Nothing crashes, but everything slows down. And then there's the invisible pressure, the need to respond perfectly, to not mess up, to be liked, to not look stupid. You might not say it out loud, but it's there, running quietly in the background. Every decision, every word goes through this filter. That's mental exhaustion. Not work, not effort, just constant processing. And the worst part is, the more you try to control it, the worse it gets. You think if you analyze more, you'll feel better, but all it does is trap you deeper in your own head. So what actually changes this? Not more thinking, that's the trap. What helped me wasn't trying to fix every thought, it was noticing them without jumping in. Sounds simple, but it's not, because your brain will try to pull you back in every time. It'll say, just think a little more, you'll figure it out. But you won't, you'll just get more tired. I started doing something small. Whenever I caught myself replaying something, I'd pause and ask, is this useful or am I just looping? Most of the time it was just noise, no solution, no real benefit, just mental habit. And slowly, I stopped reacting to every thought like it mattered. That's the shift. You don't need to control your mind, you need to stop believing every thought it throws at you. Because the truth is, your brain doesn't know when to stop. That's your job. And once you learn to step back, even for a few seconds, that constant weight starts to fade. Not instantly, but enough to feel a difference. So if you've been feeling tired all the time, maybe it's not your body. Maybe your mind just hasn't had a moment of real silence. And honestly, most people never give it one.